Yeah, so what's been happening with the Alex Jones updates? This was 23 hours ago. New documents reveal apparent total rigging of Infowars auction. Wanted to give a quick update on the Onion's purchase of Infowars, which we can't wait to relaunch as the dumbest site on the internet. Long and short of it, we won the bid. Okay, but that was more than 24 hours ago, and I've been hearing that's been turned over. Elon Musk X has filed notice of appearance in Alex Jones' Infowars bankruptcy case. Wait, what? Coming to his defense? Let's go. Yeah, so my understanding is that the auction went through, rules were changed last minute, and the Onion was able to acquire it even though they weren't the highest bid. And it was basically done as like a favor from the lawyers for the explicit purpose of making Infowars.com a joke. But it's not going to work. Like, no one's going to believe it or go to it anymore after that. The Infowars is nothing without Alex Jones, and everybody understands that. So it really shouldn't be worth a whole lot. But I heard numbers as low as $200,000 for it. I don't know if that's true. That's crazy low for even the name. He's just so fucking salty that the Onion is funnier than him. Bro, what? No, not even close. Babylon Bee replaced the Onion a long time ago, and it's way better. There's a real House of Cards shit happening right now. Oh, this is one of his producers. Let's see what he says.
Folks, if you are not watching Alex Jones right now, you are missing out. So I'm gonna give you a brief recap. You are missing out on the greatest real world drama taking place right now. This is real life Game of Thrones House of Cards shits, folks.
Explain.
Okay, they got caught rigging the auction. They got caught rigging the auction of Infowars. Infowars.com is back up because the judge has blocked the order. He didn't even know the auction was going on. It was totally fraudulent. They have apparently been caught lying to the judge. The people involved were tricked or strong-armed into letting the auction go forward, even though it was completely illegal. So now those people have flipped on the other people and are like, we didn't know this was illegal. We'll tell you how it went down. So they're flipping on him. It is now under potentially criminal investigation, potentially federal investigation.
Let's go.
That's the rumor, at least for now. So the fraudulent hoax takeover of Infowars that shut us down yesterday while I was in the middle of a sentence has now been undone, could reverse on them. Apparently Trump is involved. Elon Musk's lawyers were at the hearing yesterday because it has to do with them trying to take Alex Jones's name and his personal Twitter account. And so, Elon is like invested in it because it'll set precedent about lawfare to.
True. I didn't think about that. I thought like maybe he was going to get involved to try to buy it for Alex and say like, here you go. Freedom of speech is important. That would be huge. But it does set the precedent, right? That if they're able to have a court order to say you have to surrender your personal Twitter account for something, like that could be crazy. That could be crazy. So yeah, that makes sense.
Remove people's, force X to sign over their personal accounts. It's completely insane. And the people that have been putting Infowars through fraudulent and rigged show trials for the last 2 years, could be facing some trials of their own in the very near future.
Let's hope so. I mean, shit. I mean, the whole thing is ridiculous. He shouldn't have never been punished to the extent that he was. I mean, whatever. Like, it's so crazy. The whole thing is crazy. And then, like, he's getting in trouble for, saying things that weren't true about Sandy Hook or may not be true or whatever. And yet you have all these people making all these other conspiracy claims, and none of them get the attention that Jones got. It's crazy. The level of persecution against this guy. I'm not saying that the other people should be punished. I'm saying that no one should be punished. Like, he could say shit. He's always said shit. And people like to point at Alex Jones and say, like, a lot of the stuff he says is true and whatever. He has gotten a lot of things right. That doesn't mean that he's mostly right. Okay? There's a lot of things that he's gotten wrong, too. And no one cares about those. But for some reason, they care deeply about the Sandy Hook thing, where they're using it as the cudgel to beat him with. And it's crazy. Like, we just shouldn't do that. We have no idea what's going on anymore. A satirical announcement on the Onion reads like a weird manifesto. Alex Jones released a statement about what the judge said of the deal. This guy, the CEO, as the Onion, says that what Alex said is false. I want to give a quick update on the Onion's purchase of Infowars, why we can't wait to relaunch the site. Long and short of it, we won the bid. Okay, yeah, we read that one earlier. Yeah, I mean, Doesn't sound like you won. Sounds like it's being contested. Yeah, this is crazy that Elon's going to show up. Alex Jones is trying to hold up the sale of Infowars. Elon Musk just got involved. Yeah, nice. Onion CEO stumbles when asking for highest bid. It's obvious that these self-righteous tyrants don't actually watch Infowars. They exist on their own bubble. This is a long video. All right, let's see.
Now to the satirical website The Onion announcing that it has won a bid to buy Alex Jones's Infowars in a bankruptcy auction. Jones was forced to pay $1.4 billion to the families of the Sandy Hook shooting victims. Ben Collins, CEO of The Onion, has teamed up with John Feinblatt, president of Everytown for Gun Safety, on this project. Welcome to you both. Thank you for coming in. Overnight, the judge in charge of this put a hold on your purchase, raising questions about the process, raising questions about transparency in the bidding process. Are you confident this is still going to go through?
Yeah, look, we won the bid. We own Inforwars, and we are very excited.
But is it true that you didn't have the highest bid?
We did have the highest bid when you take into account the family's concessions here. They made a concerted effort to make this the best and highest bid for everybody involved.
What? Repeat that?
Through.
Yeah, look, we won the bid. We own Infowars, and we are very excited.
But is it true that you didn't have the highest bid?
It's a yes or no answer.
We did have the highest bid
when you take into account
the family's concessions here. They made a concerted effort to make this the best and highest bid for everybody involved.
So what, the family wanted him to be ridiculed? Is that what they're going to try to go with? Is that it wasn't an auction, a true auction in the sense of the highest, winner take all, highest bid wins? It wasn't that. Is he going to try to argue that the concession that the families wanted was for Alex Jones' name, the Infowars name, to be ridiculed and tarnished by a site like The Onion? Is that what it is?
So we're very excited to take that over. And look, it's Alex Jones. If he just handled this graciously and moved away, that would be the funniest part of this whole situation. Obviously, that is not something that he's going to do in this situation.
You think that would be funny? That would be weak as hell. This is why you're not funny. You don't know funny. You shut the fuck up from now on about funny. You don't.
So you're confident this is going to go through?
Absolutely.
There he is.
Yeah. I don't know if we're allowed to play Alex Jones on YouTube, but I don't want to go through like the whole thing. What did he say here? Is it the same clip? Yeah, it's the same clip. Run it again. Oh, the lawyer's talking now. Okay, so this is a longer excerpt. Okay. Let's jump to here.
Yeah.
At first, explain why you wanted to buy this site, what you plan to do with it.
Yeah, so we thought it would be the funniest joke of all time, basically, when we heard about it. And I think that's borne out, frankly.
Explain why, though. Explain to everybody what's behind the Infowars. And
why is it funny? Because it doesn't sound funny.
A clearinghouse for lies and nonsense in a bad way. Like the garbage that they've put out over the last 2 decades has really hurt a lot of people. They've targeted the families of the Sandy Hook victims.
No, he didn't.
That's what led to that defamation case that allowed this to be up for auction. We do lies and garbage in a different way. We have a lot more fun with it than they do. We're very excited to take it over and, create a new, better path for this website.
And the Sandy Hook family support this move?
Absolutely. They were behind this. And, Ben and I may seem like strange bedfellows, The Onion and Everytown. But the truth is we've got at our fingertips the facts, the stories, the data, the research. But what they've got is a really broad audience and humor, which is what you need sometimes to break through the misinformation, the fear that is so permeated mainstream thinking.
Overnight, the judge in charge of this put a hold on your purchase, raising questions about the process, raising questions about transparency in the bidding process. What do you make of that? Are you confident this is still going to go through?
Yeah, look, we won the bid. We own Infowars, and we are very excited.
But is it true that you didn't have the highest bid?
We did have the highest bid when you take into account the family's concessions here. They made a concerted effort to make this the best and highest bid for everybody involved. So we're very excited to take that over. And look, it's Alex Jones. If he just handled this graciously and moved away, that would be the funniest part of this whole situation.
obviously that is not something that he's going to do in the situation.
So you're confident this is going to go through?
Yeah, absolutely.
And what role is Everytown for Gun Safety going to play in?
We're going to be the main advertisers, and that means anything from a banner ad to a link,
What?
to video to.
You're going to turn Infowars.com into an Everytown gun control advocacy website for the Onion? How does that make sense?
Creating content together. And the goal here is really to cut through the misinformation and the fear. You know, the American public, every poll shows that they believe in gun safety, but what's happened is
You slimy fuck. Every poll shows that Americans believe in gun safety. Okay, well, to some people, gun safety simply means using both hands or keeping your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. You slimy fuck.
misinformation, hate, fear has so permeated thinking in this country that it's really distorted reality. And we're going to use humor to cut through that and to set the record straight.
This guy, well, who do you think you are? Don Rickles? You ain't shit, bro. You are not, you don't know funny, and the guy sitting next to you don't know funny.
That's the best way to...
This is going to be awful. This is going to be cringe as fuck. This is going to be like that Daily Wire show that Mitch made us watch that had the, I can't remember. It was like some cartoon that was supposed to be a rip on Family Guy or something. Like, no. This is going to be trash.
Stop Alex Jones?
Oh, absolutely. I used to be a disinformation reporter. I used to cover him from the other side of this. You can present as many facts as you want to Alex Jones himself, and he's just not going to listen. But if you make fun of these people in a way that cuts through, and if you maybe show a funhouse mirror, basically, to what he's trying to do, trying to get you really afraid so you can buy some supplements, maybe if we rip the facade off this thing, show the wires underneath it, maybe we can make some real...
He spread his funds out all over the place. Is there any real way to stop him?
You can try. It's not worth it giving up.
The answer is no.
I think that's what the reaction was yesterday. You didn't believe it when you saw your phone, but maybe you felt like, oh man, that's pretty funny. There's some hope in this. It's felt pretty hopeless in the last couple of months recently for a lot of people. And we want to say, like, actually good things can happen. There can be a good fight to win. And
this is your problem. You're like, you say that you're in it for the comedy, but you're so focused on the Activision or the activist angle for it. Yeah, fight for Alex. I don't know what he's doing there, but yeah, make it happen. There's all this bullshit. Yeah, kind of crazy. I'm going to keep following it because I want to see what happens. I hope that the judge throws it out. Stop playing stupid, just wait. Oh shit, he responded to him? On Thursday, the person overseeing the auction told the Onion to bid Infowars along with Guns 1. We haven't heard anything that changed that, except of course from the guys currently running Infowars, doing Infowars stuff. You heard from the judge. Stop playing stupid. Just wait. Yeah, I hope they turn it around because this guy can't be allowed to own it.